want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash, and Dabana to Apostle, now the great millstone, learn the truth from. And a salutation to the men on the highways and byways pushing through to the foes of the earth. And it says, Shalom to the men, women, and kids believing in the truth. Now be careful, Akim, Akwat, who you call Edomite. Because they got some Edomite, got some so-called white people as Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? And this lesson is inspired by the Apostle Cabal. I watched the Apostle Cabal video earlier. You got to teach this. Ed, some people gonna come up looking like Edomites, man, but they ain't Edomites. You know what I'm saying? IUIC don't teach that. You know what I'm saying? They teach, man, if a cracker roll up, you're an Edomite, you're a devil. No, man, you got to judge the spirit. See, how about Shemashai don't judge the outward man, but the inward man. You know what I'm saying? Jacob, man, Jacob, man, it's his seed is in many waters. It was spread out throughout the four corners of the earth, man. So therefore, man, we was mingling with the other nations. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, every Israelite is not going to be a brown shaded Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? Some Israelites look like stone bone Edomites, man. You might think of Edomite, but you got to judge him by the spirit. You see, the spirit tell you everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Call like la, Yahweh Shemashai. Once again, this lesson is inspired by the Apostle Gabal, man. You know what I'm saying? Because IUIC, they don't teach this, man. If you got so-called white skin, if you look like an Edomite, man, IUIC, they bash you. They don't give a shit about the spirit. See, because they filthy lucre, they're backstabbers, they're evils. You know what I'm saying? They sold their soul for gold. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they can't, they don't know how to, judge the spirit. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, they have no fucking discernment, man. So why they how about my shop brought me out of darkness into his marvelous light. Now, I'm not going to say that every time I see a so-called Edomite, I could tell he's an Israelite. Now, some of them I can see, yeah, he's Israelite. Some of them you might be like, for me. You can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? But some of them, hey, for a fact, that's an Israelite right there. You know what I'm saying? He like an Edomite, but that's an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't tell everybody, all of them. But, like I said, man, but those who I can discern, the why they help by Shemashai, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't call a so-called white person walk up. You can't say, man, he's an Edomite. Nah, man. You got to discern. You got to judge the spirit, man. The spirit tell you everything. Like I said, man, sometimes it be mighty hard for me to tell. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you can tell when the Jake is a Jake, man. Hey, man, look, some so-called, Edomites got swag, man. They got juice, they got drip, they got swag. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they got it, man. They got it. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm gonna say this too, man. If you ever seen, before you came into the truth, man, you always know some, you always knew some so-called white people always trying to be around you. You know what I'm saying? And you probably always told me he's trying to be black. But guess what, man? Hey, that probably Israelites, man. Hey, that's the spirit, man. Hey, the spirit, you know what I'm saying? What, man? It just, the spirit, like, it attracts to the so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they love to be around you because they're one of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you couldn't, hey, like I said, you know that a long time ago, but now you probably look back and say, oh, man, them dudes probably were Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you can't judge, you know what I'm saying, by the outward man. How about my child judged by the inward man. And like I said, man, you got to teach about these things, man. And the Apostle Gabal put that out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful video. I ain't seen all the video. I got, a good 30 minutes in prior, something like that. But hey, man, edifying. Call like loud. Y'all about shit my shot. So, man, if so-called man, white man wake up, if a so-called white man walk up to you, man, you can't, you're an Edomite, you're a cracker, get out of my face. No, man. Don't do that, man. You're off. Just see what I'm saying, man? You got to judge your spirit, man. So let me get this right quick. John 7:24, judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Don't judge to appearance, man. You see? So like I said, hey, IUIC, man, them dudes coons, man. Them dudes sellouts, man, the evildoers. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they unlearned. You see, they don't have the 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? They backstab, they slow bellies. You see what I'm saying? They be seeing them, man. Anybody so-called white man walk up to the camp, you know what I'm saying? They're bashing them. You see, because they have no fucking discernment, man. They can't discern the spirit. You see, and like I said, that was a gift from Yahweh Shemashai, man. You know what I'm saying? To the whole field elect. Lord willing, put our person number. And with the apostles, Apostle Gabal, Apostle Tahal, Aram Lab, and Rakam, these men been doing this almost 40 years, man. And these men knew who the Israelites, man, because they could tell by the spirit. You see? Now, like I said, man, they got some so-called white people. You could tell the Israelites, man, just soon you see them, man, by the swag, how they act. Now, some of you it might be hard. You're not really sure, but still, that, man, you don't bash them. You don't bash them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got to read this again. John 7:24, judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. And you're going to know when the Edomite's the Edomite, man. Because they can't help themselves, man. Hey, listen, if they're the devil, hey, look, when his word come out, it gonna come out of them. It gonna come out of them, man. You know what I'm saying? One thing with the Edomite, he gonna show his own. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, you know. So let me get this right. Like I said, gonna quick into something quick through the spirit. This lesson is inspired by the Apostle Gabal, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge a man according to his judge not according to appearance, man, but judge righteous judgment. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, cause man, we was spread out to the four corners of earth, man. We was mingling with the other nations, man, having babies, popping them. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like I said, man, making man, went them with Jacob, man. Jacob, Jacob loved to have sex, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Yahweh Bashimashah designed it to be. So man, our seeds all over the world, man, everywhere. We scattered the four corners of earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So we might come in all different shapes, forms, and sizes, man. You see, and colors, you know. So 1 Samuel 16:7, but the Lord Yahweh Bashimashah said to Moses, but the Lord Yahweh Bashimashah said to Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord see not as man see. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh Bashimashah look upon the heart, man. You see that, man? And so, man, he look with the inward man of you know. You know what I'm saying? So, man, be careful who you call the Edomite, man. Once again, this lesson was inspired by the Apostle Gabal, man. Be careful who you call the Edomite, man. Every Edomite that come out look like an Edomite and an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? You are judged according to the spirit. So with that, shalom to the elect.